We are providing productivity solutions that are built on top of Office 365. Apart from that, I am an Office 365 MVP for past 5 years. So in very first session, you have a good intro on what is Microsoft Viva and what are the 4 pillars in that Microsoft Viva. And we had a very good demo and introduction. And then in the second session, we have a good in-depth demo on Microsoft Learning. Sorry, Viva Learning. So now we are switching the gears. So we are now going to focus on the admin part. All of the previous sessions are focused purely on the end user side, but now we are going to focus on the admin part. So as an admin, you are new to the Microsoft Viva. As an admin, what you need to do, what are the important things you need to take care of. Those are the things I'm going to cover. I'm not focusing on the end user part. It is going to be purely managing setup and administration part alone on Microsoft Viva. I'm going to cover for all the four things: Microsoft Viva topics, Viva connection, Viva learning, and Viva insights. All 4 things. First, I'm going to focus on Viva topics. So licensing. So to use Viva topics, you need either Viva Suite license or Viva topics license. Viva Suite includes all the 4 things: learning, connection, topics, and insights. But Microsoft Viva topics is a separate license that you can start. If you want to use that particular feature alone, you can purchase that. I think Viva topic cost $4 per user, and then Viva Suite cost $9 per user. So if you can take advantage of Suite license if you want to go ahead. And then before jumping, first we have seen what are the license required, and then we want to know, as an admin, you want to know what are the roles available in Viva topics. So in Viva topics, the very first role is Viva topic viewers. So users, the users with the role topic viewers can alone see the topic cards in SharePoint, search in Microsoft Search, or Teams, Outlook, wherever it is. Only the topic viewers, people with the topic viewer permission alone can read the topics. And then the topic viewers can provide feedback. Like whenever you see a topic card, there you can see the suggestion like, do you found it is useful? Some Microsoft EA will keep asking some few questions and suggestions from you to understand the accuracy and everything. And so the topic viewers will be getting that option also. And then the next one is the contributors. So that the contributors can create and edit new topics. They can edit existing topic. They can make changes like description, peoples, and whatever the resources and everything, all the existing cards. And then they can also create new ones. So the knowledge admins will be assigning who is going to be the topic viewer, who is going to be the topic contributor from M365 Admin Center. And also, once you have done the pilot or you have done some experiment with a subset of users, it is advised to provide contributor rights to a large set of users so that your systems will keep on improving. And the next one is knowledge managers. So these users, the knowledge managers, going to guide the topic lifecycle. So when the from the suggested AI topic, and then once the topic has been suggested by AI, then they will be confirming it, and they will be editing or making the required edit changes, and then they are confirming it and publishing it. So they will be handling it everything. The knowledge managers can handle everything. And also these knowledge managers can remove a topic which they feel it is not relevant at a given moment. So till now we have seen the topic viewers, contributors, and knowledge managers, and the fourth one is the knowledge admins. So actually the knowledge admin is the person who will who will dictate who is going to be the managers, who is going to be the topic viewers, who is going to be the contributors. Everyone will be dictated by the knowledge admins. As of today, M365 or the Microsoft 365 global admins and all the SharePoint admins will be uh, acting as the knowledge admins. By default, they will get these permissions. So the knowledge managers actually are the subject matter experts. They will be since they are the subject matter experts. They can guide the users whether the card is accurate, the information in the card is accurate, whether these topics are required at this moment or not. So make sure to assign the subject matter experts as the knowledge managers. So before jumping into the demo, I want to share few informations on topic lifecycle. So once you set up the Microsoft Viva topics, what happens is that in the background, at least it will be taking 2 weeks. Once you make all the setup, the topics will surface in your tenant after 2 weeks of time. So at very first, AI, the AI behind the screen will start providing some suggested topics. And then if it is relevant and it is okay, and if it is confirmed, after validating by few users, it will be set to a state called confirmed. Later, after the required corrections and everything, it will get published. At all the 3 stages, suggested, confirmed, or published, the knowledge managers can remove a topic from either of these 3 stages. He can remove at any stage. He can remove that. So there are 4 topic stages: suggested, confirmed, and remove. Now let's jump into the demo. So for this demo, I will be using 2 tenants. In one tenant, the entire Viva has been set up and ready and up and running. And in another tenant, it is not yet set everything to show you the difference. So actually how it will be before setting up and how it will be after setting up. So I am in the Office 365 admin center. So to set Viva topics, go to settings and then the org settings. There go to topic experience. But before enabling that, you need to have Microsoft Viva Suite license or topic license to see this topic experience. Without that, this option won't be available to you. So you need to have the license and it should have been assigned to all your users. So now let's start the setup. So it is a simple to use wizard. So first thing, you need to provide the source for the topic. So the source here, it is going to be the SharePoint sites. It is recommended to include all the sites in your SharePoint for a very good experience. But if you are going to run a pilot, it is advised to have a few selected set of sites alone. You can do that. We have all 4 options. You can include all the sites, or you can include all the sites except few sites alone, or you can select only a few sites alone. You can do that. But if you are going with a very subset of sites, make sure you have more number of files and pages in the site to have a better result. So once you have set the Viva topic setup, once you have completed that, it will take up to 2 weeks to show the topics in your tenant. It will take some at least 2 weeks of time to surface in your tenant. So in our case, I'm going to just go with the default option, all site. And then the exclude topics. Suppose if you feel there are some confidential information or terms that are or if you're doing some R&D project in your company and you want to make sure those are not getting surfaced in Viva topic, you can do that. You can exclude the topics. Actually, for excluding the topic, there is a CSV template that I will be discussing after the time. What should be the format and how you can use the CSV for excluding the topics. Right now, we are not going to exclude anything. And then, who can see the topic? This is topic viewers permission or the topic viewers role that we have discussed previously. So I am going to assign it to everyone in my organization. But if you are going to run pilot, you can make sure to apply the topic viewer role to a few users alone. It can be either individual users or a security group. And then the topic management. After seeing the topic viewers, we have discussed about the contributors who can edit and create topics. So that's what the very first question in this page. Here too, you can apply it to everyone or only a few set of users. Here too, you can, if you are running the pilot, you can select only a few users alone. And then who can manage the topic? That is the knowledge managers. So all the topic managers who can who will be getting access to the topic center. He can see all the suggested topics and he can confirm all the topics submissions. He can confirm it and he can publish it. And this here also you make sure you have assigned this to subject matter experts in your organization. And then the topic, finally, what should be the name for your topic center site? So once you have done and click next and you have submitted it, it will be ready in few minutes. So I will be going to another tenant where it is already been set to show you how it will be. So just give me a moment. So in this tenant, I have already set up the Viva topics. I will show you how it will be after setting up. So here, all the things that we have done. Very first thing is, what is the source for the topics? The SharePoint says that is included under topic discovery. And then the topic visibility. Who is going to see the topic viewers for? Who are going to get the topic viewers for? And then the topic permissions. Who is going to be the contributor? Who is going to be the knowledge managers? And then finally the topic center. So if you want to change the topic center name, you can change it from here. Now we can go to the topic center and see the experience. So this is the topic center. Here, the managers and the admins will get the access to the managed topics place. There he can see the suggested topics. And then he can either confirm or reject the topic or remove the topic. So currently a topic is in suggested phase L118. Once as an admin or the manager I have confirmed, it will move to the confirmed phase. From there, I need to publish it. This is how it will be working. So you have already you have set up the topics and you want to know. So you want to get some analytics, how it is going, whether your users are using it or how many topics are got surfaced and how many files or pages has been parsed or crawled by your topics to set up the systems. To see those kind of analytics, go to in org settings. In Art Settings, go to Search and Intelligence. There you can find a tab called Viva Topics. Here we will be seeing the analytics with some graphs. Should show here. Yeah. Here you can see there are 114 topics currently viewed or visible, and then 6.8K files has been processed. Here we can have some filter and apply and see. I can have a report on last 14 days also. So once you apply the filter, it will refreshes automatically. And then next to each of these metrics, you can see a small indicator in the with a small indicator, and then there is a metric. What it is, what that metric represent is that what is the percentage of change from the previous period. For example, I have selected last 7 days. So it is going to compare the last 7 days and then the previous last 7 days, and then it will show the delta between the two metrics here. So this is how you can see some metrics once you have started rolling. Once you have started rolled the Viva topics. During the demo, I have mentioned that you can exclude some topics if you don't want some confidential informations that need to be surfaced in the topics. You can exclude that. How you can do that? You can actually use an CSV file for bulk. So in the left side second screen, sorry, in the left side, a second image shows the format for the CSV file. It is going to be name, and then the expansion, and then the match type. So in this case, if there is no, if you want to specify some abbreviations like ATL in this case, what is the expansion, the expanded format means all time low, and how you want to match the topic. Suppose if you want to exclude in the case you see ATL, exact text ATL or all time low, then it will get excluded. Suppose you are saying ATL with other words and you want to exclude those topics also, you can do that. In that case, set the filter type or the match type as partial. This is how you need to manage the exclude topics in bulk. So you have started Viva topics, you have set up and everything is ready. And since your entire site or the subset of sites are going to be crawled by Viva AI, you will be seeing a flood of suggested topics in the topic center. So how you can manage Viva topics at scale? This is what we are going to see the next. So the Microsoft recommended way is that to start with Viva topics, it is always better to start with the taxonomies in your SharePoint. So better you can start with some term stores that are available in your SharePoint. Those are going to be the good source for your topics. Apart from that, you can use the search queries on your SharePoint, and then you can use that as also as a source for your topics. Let me show both the things, how you can use both the things. So go to SharePoint Admin Center and then go to Content Services Term Store. Here under taxonomy, you can find the term set and the terms, individual terms. So for example, suppose I want to make engineering as a topic. So select that particular term and then go to usage settings. There you can find an option, request a topic. So once you have requested it, the state will change it to requested. So if it is approved or confirmed, it will move to the next stage. Or if there are no files or no sites available with a particular term, it will get declined automatically. So either you can select the individual terms and do that, or what you can do is that you can select the entire term set, go to the term usage. I think someone has.
Fred, you're so good at this.
Thank you. So earlier we have seen how you can convert a term to a topic. If you want to convert all the terms under a particular term set, you can do that. Also, go to the usage set, select the term set, and then go to the usage settings. Here you can request topics. Here you can request that. You can select the required things, and then you can convert that. This is one way, and this is going to be one of the sources for your topics, and then you can use the search queries. So let me show you the search queries, how you can do that. So in the admin settings, in the SharePoint admin, go to more features and go to search. And then here you can see the usage reports. Here you can see the query usages by particular month or day, and then you can download the report, and then you can use those as a topic also. So we have seen how to manage the topics at scale, but you want to make sure there are no topics suggested by AI. You want to make only the term store or the queries alone as a topic for an initial set. You need to disable the topic suggested by the AI. Let's see how we can do that. So again, go to the M365 Admin Center, go to Org Settings, go to Topic Experience. Here, go to the Advanced Settings. Here you can see. You can here you can explore the topics, and everything can be done from here. In the advanced settings, you can see whether AI want to suggest topics or not. Like that, you can set the settings from the advanced settings. So till this point, we have seen about topics. So these are some of the references. Now we shall see about how we can set up Viva connection. For Viva Connections, again, there is no specific license you require. Actually, all the Microsoft and Office 365 licenses include Viva Connections. It are free of cost. No additional licenses will be required. So to do the required setup of Viva Connections, you need the SharePoint admin role and the team admin role. So the steps to enable connections or set up the connections in your tenant, it is going to be very simple thing. Very first thing is that you need to identify or build a communication site to be used for Viva Connections. That is going to be a home site or the landing page for your intranet, where you will be packing all the required things, all the required information, resources, and everything in that home site. And then you need to set the particular communication site as a home site, and then you need to enable the global navigation in the home site. And finally, you can enable the Viva Connections Teams app for easier navigation. So before jumping into the demo, I want to say what is a home site. See, home site is consider home site as a landing page for your organization. It is a specialized SharePoint communication site. By using a home site, you can search the content across all your SharePoint sites, across all your intranet. Suppose if you are using search in a specific site, communication site or a team site, it is going to search in that particular site alone. But the search in home site is going to, it will query across all your intranet, across your intranet. And you can make uh, the news originated from home site as an official source of news. And then you will be getting additional advantage of global navigation in a SharePoint app bar. I will be showing everything in the demo. So let me jump on to the demo. So this is a tenant where I have not yet configured the Viva Connections. So to do that, first we need to identify a communication site. So I'm going to the SharePoint Admin Center. In Admin Center, I need to identify a particular site that I'm going to use it as a home site. So I'm going to active sites. I'm going to use this communication, this particular selected site as a home site. So to set that, go to settings in the SharePoint Admin Center, and then go to home site. Click the option home site. Here you can specify what is going to be your home site. Set that and save it. So once you guys, so we have set that. Now I am again coming to the active sites to see. So you can see here an indication or additional option. This particular site has been set as a home site. Now let's go to this home site and see how it is. Actually, this is a existing communication site. I am using it. So this is how it is designed. Some roughly we have designed it. So the next thing is that you want to enable the global navigation. So go to the particular site and then go to settings and then select global navigation. Here you need to enable this option, global navigation option, and then you need to select. You can provide a logo for the global navigation app bar, and then you can specify the title, and then you need to specify how the navigation source needs to be, what needs to be the navigation source. Do you want to use the existing content, existing site content as the navigation, or you want to use the hub or the global navigation bar? So I'm going to select the hub or global navigation, and I am saving it. I will show the demo from the existing already set thing. I have set this site as the landing, the home site. Going to there. So I'm going to the global navigation. Here already it is enabled. We have set the icons and everything here. And then we can either select what needs to be the navigation, what needs to be shown in the navigation bar. It will change according to the selected options. If you want to use the existing content site, you can select the home site navigation, or if you want to use the navigation for the global or the hub navigation, you can select the second option. So we have identified a home site and we have set that, and then we have enabled the global navigation. So till this point, everything is set. Now we want to enable the Teams app. To do that, I need to go to the Team Admin Center. In the Team Admin Center, go to Manage Apps. Under Teams app, go to Manage Apps. Here, search for Viva connection. By default, it will be blocked. By default, it will be blocked. You need to enable that. And then if you wish to customize some settings like terms of use, the names, few things you can, descriptions you can customize here. So once you have allowed it and saved it, it will be available to all your users. Suppose if you want to pin the app in the Teams app bar, you can do that. For that, go to the setup policies in the Team Admin Center. Here, create a separate policy or edit the existing policy, and then go to the pinned app settings. Here you can add the Viva connections. So once you have added that, it will be available or it will get pinned in the Teams app bar. So till this, we have seen that. And then yeah, I have opened the Viva connections in Team Amper. If you click the Viva connections again, you can see the global navigation, what we have selected. Apart from that, I also mentioned that once you have set a home site, you will get additional advantage of showing the global navigation bar across all your sites. Here you can see that this is a specific site. This is another site. It is not a home site. Here also you can see that the global navigation bar surfaces. So this is how the Viva connection works. Now jump on to the Viva Learning. Just give me a moment. Let me open my notes. Sorry, I want to cover the audience targeting.
Narasimha, we have 8 minutes left.
Okay. So go to global navigation and then edit global navigation. You can see, you can enable the audience targeting here and then click, select a particular topic or the heading. And then here you can set the audience, who can be the audiences. Apart from that, go to set up Viva connections. You can see the dashboards. In the dashboard also, you can edit the cards in that particular dashboard. For example, here, I can edit that particular card. And then in the card, I can say who is going to be the targeted audience. This is how you can do that. So we have seen the targeted audience in the global navigation bar and then the cards. And then for the news also, you can do the same thing. For all the news that are shown also, you can do the targeted audience. For that, you need to go to that particular news page. There you need to set the targeted audience. Okay. Now I am jumping to the learning. So for learning, the basic features, Viva Learning with the basic features are available with the enterprise plans. But if you want a premium features like recommendations, progress tracking, search integration, then For those things, you need to go for separate Viva Learning licensing or suite licensing. So to do the proper Viva Learning, you need the three roles. You need to be an SharePoint admin, team admin, and also you need knowledge admin role, additional knowledge admin role. That is a knowledge admin that we have discussed in Viva topic, and here is going to be totally different. Knowledge admin role is a specific role in Azure AD Active Directory. So the knowledge admin is going to be a separate or a specific role in Azure Active Directory. He can manage the learning content sources. So let's see the demo. Actually, in the previous speaker itself have shown you the demo, so I have taken time on other parts. The learn. So to set up learning, again, go to the M365 Admin Center, go to Org Settings. There you can find an option called Viva Learning. So the Viva Learning setup page has got opened up. Here you can select the required content providers like EDX, Coursera, whatever you want. Or you can enable the default things like LinkedIn Learning. With the LinkedIn Learning, they have provided some basic set of courses alone. You can use Microsoft Learn, Pluralsight and everything. And suppose if you have your own catalog for your organization, and if you want to show that own's learning materials to your in Microsoft Learning, you can use a SharePoint for that purposes. To do that, you need to create a SharePoint site. In this case, I have already created a site called Learning. In that site, you need to create a list called Learning App Content Repository. There you can specify a title for your course catalog, and then you can organize all the contents in a folder. The content can be in separate various sites. You can organize that as a folder. In that folder, you can specify Word documents, PDF, MP4, videos, whatever you want. You can just put it up there. So there are some set of formatted file formats alone supported as of today. So you can put those things. And then you need to put specify the URL for that particular folder. So this is one of those particular folder. So here I have all the content, PDF content, Word, video content, and everything I was shared in that particular folder. I have specified that here. So this is going to surface in my learning. So now let me go to the learning app. For again, to enable the learning app, you can use the Microsoft Teams Admin Center. From Manage Admins, you can manage apps, you can do that. I have opened the Viva Learning, and then I'm in the admin part. Okay, I have to go to the My Learnings. So if you see the contours is my organization name here, it will list down whatever courses I have put it in that particular SharePoint list is going to be available or surfaced here. So this is how it will be working. As an admin, what you can do is that you can select few courses and make it as a featured one. So here you can create a featured set, and then you can publish it. Once you enable that, it will be available in the Coursera here. So this is how the Microsoft Viva Learning will be. So I already explained. You need to put all the learning content in various SharePoint sites, and then you have to just get those URL to that folder, create a list, put it there, and then specify that particular site in the Viva Learning. Then it will publish this as your organizational catalog. So finally, Viva Insights. So for Viva Insights, already you might be seeing some suggested insights, Viva Insights email from you. These are the tasks pending from you. It depends. It will show various things like what is the focus time you have, how much free time you have, how many meetings you have done. Those kind of stuffs are available in personal insights. And then we have manager insights. Manager insights, it is going to be for the particular team. And then the leader insights, it is going to show the insights across your entire organization. And then we have some advanced insights. For insights, I'm not going to do a deep dive. I will be sharing only the screenshots. So to enable the personal insights, again, you need to go to the M365 Win Center, go to Org Settings, there select the Viva Insights. There you can see whether you want to enable the digest email, whether do you want to enable the Insights Outlook add-in. You can do those steps here. Suppose if you want to do a pilot or if you want to do the specific things alone, like you want to enable the add-in alone, or if you want to disable the digest mail, but you want to use all other features, you can use this to Exchange Online command. Let's set my analytics feature config, where you can set the features that you want and then get analytics also. So manager insight, leader insights, I'm not going to cover. Then these are some end user, how it is going to be viewed by the end users, the managers and the leaders. And then for advanced insights, actually it will take a very long time. It will be a separate session. It can be run as a separate session. I'm not going to dive in there, but I will be speaking, or I will be taking just 1 minute and say something about that. To enable the advanced insights, what you need to do is that you need to collect what are the metrics you want to enable for your organization. And then you need to create an CSV file for those metrics. And then you need to assign insights licenses to all the users. By assigning the licenses, you are agreeing or you are providing consent to Microsoft that the AI can process these users for insights. While processing, it is not going to read this email subject or the email content, the attachments. By this way, the security has been maintained. You can't use insights for doing some appraisal process or how he is performing, those kind of stuff. You can't do that. So to avoid that, Microsoft is very strict with the privacy part. So they are going to use only the metadata for processing the insights. So once you have identified the metrics, you have assigned the licenses, you need to upload that particular CSV file that you have prepared. So after doing that, it will take some time, and then the advanced insights will be available to you. So I have shared all the references here. So thanks. I think I have already taken few more minutes. Thanks all the sponsors, Microsoft, Pantera, and Rapid Circle. Make sure to follow all the sponsors, and all the best for the day. I will see the chat and